Hello, this is Willie with the Basement Kings. We are in Fort Worth, Texas, where we are looking at a basement home addition. And this basement has been here for a little over 30 years. And the previous owner sold it to a new homeowner. And they want to make sure that this basement never leaks like it did with them. They had some minor leaks, but now the weather is getting to where more and more they're getting a chance to see more and more water coming through, and they don't know why, but we know why. The reason is because the homeowner had false walls and facades. And when you have false walls and facades, a false wall will give you anywhere between 8 to 10 inches away from the wall. So minor leaks, they never come out that far. So that means the materials in the false wall will suck up the material, so the water, and you'll never see it. See that cabinet? That cabinet was pushed up against the wall. It looked like that. See? That's a facade. So you can see how wide, that thick that cabinet is that we pulled it out. And when you pull it out, this is what you see. Water. See it? Now, this basement is very unique because on average, especially in Fort Worth, there's not much radon gas. There's radon gas around Texas in small amounts, and you kind of like have to get lucky in order to find it. Well, guess what? They hit the mother lode here, because you will see that that's a mitigation for radon gas. They didn't discover it until after they sold the house, and a company like the Basement Kings came in, and we discovered that there's radon gas here, and it was going to have to be mitigated. So rather than change anything else, just run a simple mitigation system up under the slab, and it sucks. And if you listen to it, you can hear the fan. What's the disadvantage with this type of system? That fan runs 24 hours a day, and it's noisy, as you can hear. That's why, again, the facade hides most of that noise that's behind it. But notice how much wall is giving up in this basement. They're giving up 2 feet all the way around this basement. All the way around, they're giving up all that extra space. This new owner wants it back. So they call the Basement Kings to come in and give them an idea. And that's not a problem at all. So rather than take that line and go up and then go into the crawl space, what we'll do is we will put in a system around the entire basement, and then we'll put in our fan, and it will be in the floor port. And now none of that will be seen, and it'll just suck out on its own, and it'll be very, very quiet because it'll be a very, very small system. This open sump is like a sewer pit. We will not leave that like that. We will put in a closed system, and then that will be sealed. All these pipes that are running down here, you'll see these pipes. Look where they're running. They're running all the way across the basement, and they come into the other room, and they're coming from the air conditioning. And it's very inefficient this way. What we'll do is we'll cut those lines, put in a port in the floor, and it'll just simply come out and go directly into the port. And then the port will run over and go over towards the wall and run into our interior drain. And you will see that line over there. It will disappear. And look at these walls. The assumption is these walls have never leaked. And like I told them before I even got here, if there's water down at the bottom, there's one wall at least leaking. And they told me wrong, and the good thing that they didn't gamble with me, because I am never wrong with what I think I'm going to find. And here is a spot in the wall. See that? See that brick? See that crack running down? You can see that water has been coming in. They just couldn't see it is because there was so much water on the floor coming in from the cove. But now, if we're going to fix the basement, those areas here, we might as well fix the walls. So my suggestion is waterproof, seal the walls, tie it to a drain system, and then get rid of all this copper that runs around the line. See it? Look at all these drain pipes. Everything is running across the entire basement. Totally inefficiently done. That drain that's coming from that water heater and that air conditioning could be right where it is, just simply go straight down into the floor, disappear. And the drain that's coming in from that hot water heater can go directly into its own port and disappear. And same way with this mini refrige. See that? All these lines can just stop right where they are. See here? It's going to turn at that corner and then run down the wall. Right there, what we can do is we will have it going straight down into the floor right here. It will blow their mind with how efficient this will look when we're done. So we'll go up under the stairs and make sure that we get every inch of this basement. So that is my recommendation. So we don't see water running down the center of our basement. And let me make sure that you understand this basement has already been fixed twice. Why has it been fixed twice if it was fixed the very first time? It's because they don't know what they're doing. They should have called the Basement Kings. They said that there was no other companies around. Yes, there is. We've been here for 30 years and not going anywhere. Look at that wall. At one point, this was the worst part in the room. And when we finish it, it'll be unrecognizable. No false walls, nothing hidden. Let's get busy.
Thanks for watching. If you like our videos, then please subscribe or like our channels and visit us at thebasementkings.net. Thank you and have an excellent day.